What is up, legends? We are back, and we're back in several Mortal Sins. So I want to show both Global and JP at the same time, and talk to you guys a little bit about the game in general. I see people in the comment section are asking me like, "Did you quit?" And are you gonna quit the game and everything else like that? No. The thing is that between both games, between Global and JP, I'm just grinding. And there's really not much for me to tell you guys. Like, what am I gonna say? Like, I'm grinding. So unless somebody asks me something specific, which is what I normally always do, I'm not just gonna make random videos just to make videos for content or income or something like that. I'm not that type of YouTuber. I just make stuff that's relevant. With that said, what I'm gonna do with this game in particular, and it's more so going in the future, is we're going to try to put both of them together unless they have something that is deemed too long. And both updates happen within the same day, so I'm just going to put both updates in the same video. And if I get characters, then we'll talk about the characters or systems separately. So that's what we're going to do going forward. So we won't have a video every day. I kind of succeeded in doing what I wanted to do. I see other people are starting to do videos on the game outside of myself and stuff like that, and that's really all I wanted at the end of the day, is just to have the category there and have some lineage and make it so that people, when they actually do videos on this game, that it just doesn't go into the void and they get no traction. That was the whole point of me doing all of that. And now that that's done, I don't need to do them every day like that, because there's literally like 50 videos for Several Mortal Sins, and it has its own category now, so we don't have to go crazy like that anymore. And that's all up to you guys. You guys made that happen. I could have did videos and nobody showed up. They average 100 likes per video, the Several Mortal Sins. So that's the community doing that, and I appreciate that. And it's not super high views, but everything isn't about views. I just wanted to make sure that the game lived, and we did that. So going forward, that's what we're gonna do. And I hope everybody kind of like understands that I'm not quitting. I'm not going to quit unless they do something like egregious or something like that and makes it so that everybody just feels bad playing the game. But they haven't done anything, in my opinion, that is egregious or anything like that. There was people who were drama queens in the beginning and just lied. And, you know, we disproved all of that, and they went away because they saw that they were dumbasses and just went away at that point. So we're good now. With that said, we have a new event. And it's not really a new event, it's the training event all over again, and then we have the same event that we have been doing the whole time. I have been farming on this, obviously getting currency, so we can actually go ahead and use stuff in the store like that. We have a new banner, which is Metatron and Summer Leviathan. See right here, we do that. I'm ignoring this because I'm still trying to go after Raph, and I think, since we're talking about that, we need, see, we're perfect because I can summon 2 more times and I'm like right there. So I'm just gonna have Raph at the end of the day, which is pretty good. I didn't do it in the replacement dice event because I was like, whatever, and they want you to top up and everything else like this, and this is a free to play account. I don't want to spend anything on this account, so there's that. See what hype we get here, if we get any hype. I wouldn't mind meta, not gonna lie. Let's do singles, why not? Sees what happens. Doesn't appear we're gonna get anything on singles. Maybe, maybe not. But I will say historically, like you guys all know that historically this game, when it comes to singles, is probably in history the best single pull game that we've ever had. People could hate, but this game literally has the record for that, or single pulls. No, I realize some people be unlucky because I see people be like, well, I don't know what to tie on do, and I don't get lucky like that. But community-wise, like countless comments, like everybody's like, I got it in the single, I got it in the single, I got it in the single. Like that doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. Not as frequently as it happens in this game, so it's obvious that, you know, singles have well, characters in general have a pretty high rate of coming out in this game for whatever reason, whether it be just the game itself or whatever. I do want Leviathan, but obviously, like I said, Wrath is what we're here for. We're not getting here, so we end up probably just going to pity for Wrath. And then hopefully, on the circle back, we can get Leviathan. And obviously what this game does, both JP and Global, is once the premiere event is over, you're not really going to get any more singles, so you just might as well just use the stuff that you got at that point. Man, I'm skipping this because we still got to talk about Global. Global is at an interesting spot. I'm gonna skip these because sometimes you do get stuff for these down here, so we'll just hold off on that. And we already did summons on Global side already, so Global is just basically talking about what is there. Okay, so we're done in this, so what I can do from here is I can just leave this the way it is. Again, like I said, we are one short now, and I still have plenty of story. Plenty of story content to farm in this, so I'm not even worried about that. Yay, more stamina, yay. And store-wise, again, the store is just all about, like, if I want to continually keep farming, then I can farm and get a dupe of Wrath, and then I don't have to worry about that. You get more enough stamina to actually do that, so not something to actually worry about. All right, so we did this. We got all that already. So what I'll do is I'll just send them farming on that anyway. And I do have her. So we're just gonna send them to do that. We are gonna silence this and let it chill right there. Now bring out Global. Multitasking. Bam. Astaroth is a good screen right here. She's not too not too crazy. And and not too she just won't get you blocked on YouTube, basically. So she's pretty safe, even though she's sitting out there thick. So over here we have an interesting thing, and we're gonna make this really quick because obviously we don't have any summons to do over here. Now they have the Garden of Mystery, and what you can do with the Garden of Mystery is farm pages. Now I wouldn't suggest necessarily farming this unless you just have something extra that you want to go after. Obviously you're gonna get these tickets every day to push ahead and get all the way to the end, and then once you get to the end you can farm popular manga, which is not a bad thing. But you have Beach War, and Beach War, if you go into Beach War, something a little bit easier for your stamina. Either way it's farming, but if for whatever reason you don't care about the jealousy heart stuff, which I don't at this point in time, what you can do is you can put your focus on Soul Essence, the trainer. Coin, you really shouldn't need coin, but you have the popular poster right here. And what that actually does is if you get to 15,000 in a day from farming or whatever else like that, you can get 10 of them, which is 50. You could take that 50 and head over to Kazuna, and this is where it starts getting really interesting, because this is another Kazuna loop that we can use for the week for stuff, and you can start working on your karma ranks for characters and get extra currency. For now that you're out of all of the easy Kazuna currency, you can start working on the hard Kazuna currency, because that's actually a thing. And the hard Kazuna currency is the currency that is, you can't just face roll your way into it. It starts getting hard like around 13 at that point, and you still either 15 to 16. So you start needing a bunch of posters that actually get to that point. But if you start getting 50 pops, what you can do every day is pick a character and go in and then get yourself pretty close to this 15 and 16, which is another, as you can see, the 12. That's another 300 currency that you can pull out every day from doing that. So that's a suggestion. Or you can do what I did and max out one particular character, which is how I got Belphegor up to Karma 30. And now we're working on Furka. I'm gonna get Furka up to that point. So I can just use popular manga if I want to. Get that up to bam. There you go. So see how that works. So now we're at 16 right now. So now we have to get another 50 and then get up to diamond right here at 19. And then, like I said, we're working on her. So we're going to get all of her stuff up. So she's faster and can actually do her job, because she's not a DPS queen. Even though you see my attack is actually kind of high for her right now, she's still not a DPS queen. She's specifically to be fast and set up your team to go and get pushed ahead of the other team. So that's what you use her for, and why I'm like finding it hard to take her out of anything, because she just makes PvE so easy, and then PvP, she makes PvP easy to set up your characters like Lucy and Bilal and characters like that. Just push them forward so they can just mow down people. That's how it works. So that's my opinion, and I know this is a relatively quicker video, because we don't have, like I said, a lot to actually talk about, because the events are super simple to actually go ahead and actually do. Yeah, so I will catch you guys next video. Be legendary, like and subscribe, and thank you because you guys actually made YouTube, or you actually forced YouTube to actually make this a category, and that the category sticks. So now that if anybody else decides to pick up this game as a content creator, they'll have a much easier time. So thank you for that. Peace. Thank you, legends, for getting to the end of the video. We do 3 to 4 videos every day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be first in notification squad. I love everybody who stops by, and I will see you next video. Peace.